Welcome back to FOGO Life. It's taco time. That's right, taco time. We're gonna have some fun today. It's downpouring here in South Florida. You know, the Sunshine State. I don't think so. Anyway, you can tell by my sombrero, we're ready to have a fiesta. We're gonna throw some steak tacos together. We're gonna make some green tomatillo salsa verde. Gonna be so good. But before we can do that, I need you to subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up, all right? Now let's get to these tacos. All right, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take this beautiful flank steak. We're gonna throw it in this here plastic bag. We're gonna put all kinds of stuff in there. Lime juice, we're gonna put garlic, we're gonna put olive oil, salt, pepper. And did I say garlic? Because you know me, when it calls for 2 cloves of garlic, I use 6. That's what we're gonna do. Now let's put this together and show you how it's done. I don't know about you, but when I'm eating tacos, one of my all-time favorites is a good steak taco. I love it. And flank steak, for me, is my go-to. That or skirt steak, but today we're gonna talk flank steak. We're gonna flank this from all sides. So, this marinade is super simple, right? I didn't want to go too in-depth. I want to keep it easy for you so that it's easy to follow, easy to make. It's simple. We're going to add some limes for some acid, get it nice and into that meat. Our recipe calls for 4 garlic cloves, so I have 7. Some cilantro, and we're going to top it off with a tomatillo salsa. That's right. I don't know if you know what these are. They're like almost like a green tomato. They come in this husk. We're going to peel it, but first we're going to grill all of the vegetables for the salsa. Salsa verde grilled. Oh, baby, I can't wait. Dios mío, it's going to be so good. All right, the first thing we're going to start with is a half a cup of lime juice. So we've got all our limes. If you want to get the most juice out of your limes, press down and roll it. It's going to really soften up the lime. It'll allow you to get the most juice possible out of your limes. Okay? Now, let's cut it. When you're cutting limes, you want to use a nice, delicate knife. That's why we're going to use this. Oh, look at that. That's not a delicate knife. First thing we're going to do, we're going to squeeze our lime juice. Now, this is a citrus squeezer, and everybody always wants to do it like this. Put it in round side down, because it looks like it fits that way, right? No es verdad. We're going to take this, put it in upside down with the rind side up, and then we're going to squeeze it. This way it forces all of the juice out the bottom into our bag. All right, so as you can see, I got this nice fresh oregano out of my garden. You can either use 1/4 cup chopped fresh, or you can use 2 tablespoons of dried. It's up to you, whatever you have. I happen to have this growing in my garden, so just take it like this. 2 tablespoons of oil, either olive oil or vegetable oil. I don't care which you use. About a 1/2 teaspoon or a pinch of kosher salt. 1/2 teaspoon of cracked black pepper. Fresh cracked is the only way to go, baby. Just clean it up with the silver skin. Take some of this extra stuff off the top here. Just makes it a little tougher when you're eating it. And now, before we put the meat in the marinade that we just made, we're going to tenderize it a little bit. I have a fork. If you have a meat tenderizer, use that. It's up to you. You have to do this very carefully. Now, really important, once you get your meat down in the bag here, all right, close it up, seal her up. Get as much air as you can out of there. And make sure that the whole thing is coated. Mush it around. Make sure both sides have seasoning on it. Make sure the liquids are hitting both sides. You want the whole thing covered. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to let this sit for about a 1/2 hour minimum. All right. I actually like to put it in the refrigerator, but let's go over to the grill and see what we're doing. We're going to cook on their M16 grill today. Ooh, charcoal grilling, baby, at its best. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these grates off. We've got some charcoal left from last time we cooked. We're going to reuse it because that's what you can do with beautiful FOGO lump charcoal. So let's get these grates out of here. A 1 and a 2. And this time we're going to use a chimney starter. All right, so we're going to fill this thing up with our charcoal that we have here. See if we have enough. We might have to add a little more. We're going to add a little bit more of our black bag premium lump charcoal because we want this thing nice and hot. We want to make sure we have plenty of coals. Okay. We don't need a ton more. Just one. I think 1 chimney ought to be good for us. couple of FOGO starters to get our chimney going. Just put it right underneath the chimney. Okay, so while that is heating up, let's start to prepare our Salsa Verde. We're going to use tomatillos. They're a green tomato, and they come with this husk on them. There's a lot of prep involved in this. This is what you have to do. Take the husk off. That's all we're going to do to these. Nothing else. Cut nice, not too thick, not too thin, just sort of medium-sized slices here. We're going to grill all of this. All right, I'm going to show you all a little trick. I put my eyeballs on here, but sometimes onions fall apart when you grill them, all kinds of problems like that. If you take a skewer, I like these flat ones that I have here, and just stick it right through the middle. Okay, and skewer your onion. The whole thing will stay together just like that, and you can put them all on one skewer. Okay, much better. See? Now you have an onion lollipop. All right, I'm excited. It's cooking time. We've got those hot coals poured in there nicely. Now, we just take our meat right out of here. It's been marinating for about 45 minutes or so in the refrigerator. Okay, look at that. You don't have to clean it, you don't have to do anything. Just wipe it off. We're going to throw this marinade away. We're just going to lay this right on the grill. We got a beautiful caramelization on here, so let's flip it over. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. Look at that. Perfect char, brown coloring. It's called the Maillard effect. It gets that caramelization on the outside of the steak. That is beautiful. Let's throw our vegetables on. All right, we hit 127 temperature in the steak, so time to take that baby off. Look at that. Man, that is gorgeous. Look how much it's shrunk down. Now our veggies are ready too. So we're going to take the tomatillos. They're going to go right into the food processor. Just whole, just like that. Now with these jalapenos, okay, they're whole like this. So what I'm going to do is, we have some people don't like too spicy in my house. The veins, the seeds, those are where the heat lies in the jalapeno. So I'm going to open one up, take the seeds and everything out of one of them, and then just put the other one right in here. So I could put this whole one right in. And this next one, I'm going to de-seed and devein. Just a pinch of kosher salt. And we got 3½ cloves of garlic here. Throw that in there for good measure. Now let me get a lime. I'm going to squeeze a lime in there. So on a flank steak, you can see the grains run this way. We always want to cut it across the grain for a nice tender bite. Oh, a piece of steak. I like some radish on mine. Radish. We're going to go with a little bit of cilantro. You got to have the cilantro. That's where all the flavor is. If you don't like cilantro, some people say it tastes like soap. And some nice fresh onion. And we got a couple more things. Don't forget the salsa. We just made this beautiful salsa. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Now that was some taco building, right? Look who came home from work, my daughter Kaylin.
Can we just take a second to talk about how good these look?
Oh, a chip off the old block, huh? You're so funny. They do look pretty awesome, don't they?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. This one's definitely nacho
She's
taco.
dumping right into the eating here, folks. Oh my goodness. All right, I gotta catch up. So they got radish. We made some beautiful tomatillo salsa.
It is beautiful.
Oh
wow.
my God.
You said that was good.
Okay, bueno. I told you. That flank steak. We used the old marinated flank steak recipe that I always use.
Ooh.
Man, is that good.
One of the better ones you've ever made.
She thinks this is one of the better ones I've ever made.
I don't know if
makes
it's
her
the
happy.
meat. I don't know if it's the meat or the salsa, but this is just absolutely. I could eat this all day long.
And she prefers the corn tortillas. I like the flour tortillas. Which ones do you like? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, This was so much fun. That tomatillo salsa, if you can find them, make it. It's outstanding. It's so easy. She's probably going to eat it like soup now. Yeah. You wonder where she gets it from, don't you? No. Yeah. Okay. Great. I hope I still look beautiful. Anyway, guys, family, isn't it fun? Anyway, this was a great cook. We had a great time. Make these, if you have a charcoal grill, gas grill, whatever you're cooking on, you can make this too. Tacos are great. Taco Tuesday, make your post. Don't forget to hashtag us and tag us in your post. We want to see it. But
don't make it cheesy.
oh, don't make it cheesy. Hey, that's not show business to talk about that. Oh, yeah, we're good, we're good. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Goodness gracious me. Anyway, that's all we got for you this week. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel up here. Ring the bell, give us notifications, and tell us what you like on your tacos. I want to hear about it. Leave it in the comments. That's what we want to hear. Anyway, remember, this summer, get out and grill, and we'll see you next week on the FOGO Life.